Gonna be pretty quick here. I'm gonna just bring us all in together with a thought that's been playing on my mind. This has been something that has showed up for me in the last late last night, and I want to make sure I'm documenting that as it goes along. This is one of the things that I think is has been fun and pretty cool overall. Has been the element of, how do I say it? The element of getting things like understanding things in real time, and playing along from like coming and playing from that space. And so you're going to find that through these live streams, you're going to find me just actually out here sharing and bringing things to you, as they're coming to me in real time. I want to actually document. Part of what I want to do with this is to document what I have going on. Is to document the way that I'm going about things, and to be able to come back to it in the future and know that this is going to be available, know that this is going to be here. And so right now, what I want to walk you through is, and this is going to be really fast here, but I want to walk you through. If you see me here, I ended up going live on some streams, but not on all. So I'm just working a little bit behind the scenes on that. Let's see if we can make it all come together. All right. I'm not sure if this is going to play itself out the way I want it to. And so, given that, um, given that, what we'll do is that we will, uh, yeah, given that, what we'll do is that we'll just play on. All right, cool. Hey everyone, Niiamah here from Outliers Edge. Really glad to be in space with you all. Wanted to share a quick thing right now, which is top of mind. One, you're gonna find me like making these live streams because I'm here to document what I'm learning along the way. I'm building what it is that I talk about in my own versions of it, while also finding out what other people are doing and dealing with the challenges that come along the way with creating something that is truly yours and aligned with you. And so, right now, one of the things that came up for me was this concept of building from what works first, rather than building like just the end all final destination. Hopefully, like it's not too loud in the background. If I'll have to end up listening to this in a bit. We have some people doing work around me, and so what we have here is just a quick realization that I've been feeling kind of stuck with what to do with the live stream and how that relates to the business itself. I knew that there was something around what I was doing with the podcast invitations directly that didn't feel as sustainable, or didn't feel like it would have the growth of the movement that I wanted to have, and that I'm here for it really. And so I moved into, I adopted moving into the live stream format, and there's been a big tension and figure out like how does all this come together. And last night something occurred to me, which is that there's a lot of newness that's going on for me right now. There's a lot of newness with content. There's a lot of newness with creating clients from it, from leading the community. There's like I've done it all before, but not as one cohesive, ongoing ecosystem. And uh, as it was actually the understanding that this is way more new than I thought, that made everything really simple. And the simplicity that I found was like, oh, I had something that was working, and I just went and said, let's go do new in so many different ways, as opposed to what I had originally convinced myself to, like, even let me go and do this new path, right? Rather than figuring out how to make what I was doing better. Uh, I ended up like shifting gears. I ended up moving too far into, let me go move straight into thought leadership, as opposed to pairing and bridging what I was doing beforehand. So it's like I had my podcast conversations. I was having multiple podcast conversations a day. Like the first next step was not to come up with brand new ideas for shows or all that. The first next step was to take the podcast that I was doing in the asynchronous Zoom version and bring it onto the live platform. And so that, like, once I allowed myself to do that, I needed to set up a couple different things. Like I didn't have the flexibility to hit record and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, I know how I can do this. Like this part is now a part of the game, and I can build from what works, which is just to port over what has been working and put it into a more advantageous platform, or something that's more aligned with what I'm doing right now, and then build from there. Right. And so I wanted to leave that here as a message as we go in. What's something right now that feels really, really daunting? It feels like, you've been making good progress, and then all of a sudden you just like slowed down. And my ask of you is like, have you taken on, is this a much bigger project than what you thought? And if it is, like, what is something that you were doing beforehand that can easily port you over, so that you have time to continue to build the long-term future vision while also still getting a lot of what was already working for you. All right. Leave a message, put it in the chat, and let me know. And if you want to come and explore what that might be for you, if you're feeling like you're having to slow down right now, you should come and join us inside of the Outliers Edge movement. You can go to our school group and just using the QR code on the screen, or go to school.com/outlier, and you can go ahead and join us for free. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Until the next time we talk, remember, be you.